we're going into the knife round here on Cash, actually.
Let's jump into that.
So we can escape this weird conversation. So more Cash. We are seeing a hell of a lot of Cash here.
You know what happened last time we casted Cash? We had knife overtime.
Last time we had knife overtime, we were talking about all kinds of things, which...
You're talking about...
You'll have to watch the VODs, just leave it there.
Yeah,
it is quite entertaining, though, I think. So
the first
check
5 minutes
FACEIT VODs
of the banter from James was a bit ridiculous. You start talking about KRiMZ and Teletubbies.
Sometimes you just got to bring them out of the, you know...
Out of prison?
Well, I'm guessing some of them might have gone to prison after... I mean, you can Google. What I was saying was true. I wasn't even joking. But anyway, we'll leave that there. Fnatic do take the knife round, and we will go to see them go to the CT side.
Anyway, all right. So, are we? Did I hear a skin drop?
Yeah,
I heard something about skin drop. Right.
I think we're gonna open gift boxes, guys. Let's have a quick look. We've got a few here somewhere, which are, of course, hiding from me. Never mind. We'll come back to those later. We are going into the pistol round, but we do have gift boxes, so we will drop some to you guys after this match. And just while we have a few seconds here, we are going to be doing some giveaways when we hit 150,000 followers. There will be knives to be won, chaps. You know we like to give away knives on this stream. They'll be open to all as well, or at least one of them will. So
James is crazy about the knife giveaway.
Hit that follow button. Yeah, it pisses my superiors off, but you know what can you do? I'm in charge here, baby.
The knife brigade. All right, we do have ourselves already quite a bit of damage done to JW, as they are making their way in for the mid play. So this obviously, they have a guy, they have SmithZz towards B. So this looks like the B split. And right now Fnatic, that could cause a lot of issues because they got most of their players around A. So it's a pretty simple position to be in, and basically it relies upon a sick play from flusha. Let's see if he's able to bring it out right now. Gotta find some heads right now. Tosses over the grenade, and very easy kill. That's gonna be a fast plant, or maybe not, because the bomb is still making its way onto the site. But it is Olofmeister and KRiMZ who have to still cycle in on top of the retake positions. The bomb does eventually go down. KRiMZ's going to be ready with the grenade to headshot. I like that. That's a smart one to play with, especially as there's 3 players left alive. So a good plant here as well. It's at the right of the back, so it's fairly open here for LDLC. Olof going to go for the drop shortly, and have to spy some shots through the smoke. He does a lot of damage, but LDLC with a very strong round. Yeah, and LDLC have been one of the strongest teams recently on this map, and then again, so have Fnatic. We've seen them. We saw them go at it recently, actually, and it was ended up being a clutch match. And I think we might see the same thing now. However, now they've got more experience against each other, we may see some different tactics. And of course, we've got double scout action on the CT side, which seems standard right now. We've got Olof and JW coming up. I did tweet I'll make that actually later on. But there's the first tag with the scout, and SmithZz will be down to 30 HP. JW does get tagged, and now he will fall to kioShiMa with an assist from SmithZz. And there's a team kill here. Happy's not happy with NBK and decides to take him off the map. And it's going to be a 4-on-2 here. The eco winning out for the time being. kioShiMa, the only man standing for his team right now. But do they know where he is? He's just trying to avoid Happy, who's just going nuts with the team fire, and he's just cowering in the corner. It's like, it's Happy gone now. Happy's on 3-for-all deathmatch right now, and kioShiMa's just chilling in this spot. Does have the thing is he has loads of time to play with right now. They don't know where he is, obviously, and that's where he just worked out. No one's found him yet, so that means his position hasn't been given away, and he's going to make his way around to the site. He is spotted now. That's a nasty tag with the scout from Olof, and kioShiMa going to go down. Or kioShiMa. Let's just keep it kioShiMa. Oh, kioShiMa. Before we get too complicated here. We've had no breaks. We're basically working in a sweatshop now. No breaks, no water. I'm running out of throat lozenges as well. Right, so Fnatic bring it to 1-1, and we're going to see the scout on shoxy now. I did tweet NBK and say 4 scouts and 1 negative, please. See if they can make it happen. Oh, that was nice. Great snap from shoxy, but is he aware of JW's position? He falls off the boost spot, but I think somebody's going to go back up. In the meantime, the bomb is fishing around towards the B site. We can see they're just being careful. Nobody wants to get anti-eco'd again. flusha will take out SmithZz, and Olof on 13 HP. He'll need to be careful. JW still in that aggressive position. He hasn't got a rifle. Just the SmithZz going to save for that AWP. We've seen what he can do with that, with those amazing clutches recently on Inferno.
And there you go. JW with a quick 2. And that's already a big return from the SmithZz investment. And that's given them the edge on the players as well. And basically just completely cripples play LDLC were trying to put together up in mid. I mean, had they got up there with 4 players, they could actually have a strong chance to make some picks. But as we can see now, they're just completely struggling. All thanks to JW with the quick 2 kills. Very swift stuff from him, and it will be the round there for Fnatic. And what would you say would be your prediction here, actually, James? I mean, we're very early into the match, so kind of ignore what's happened thus far. Like, where do you think this match should stand between these two teams? Like, what kind of a scoreline?
I think it's really still too early to tell. I mean, LDLC are doing new and different things every time they play, so I think it's really hard to get a gauge on what you can expect from them. I think a lot of it's how the opposing team can react and manage what they do. So I say it's really hard. I think probably expect it to be like a 16-14. I couldn't even call a team it would go to there.
It is quite a difficult one. You can see Happy does make a kill, so maybe he can do some damage with his AK. Looks like he won't be able to do anything at all, apart from get that single frag, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely seems like LDLC have a really high potential, like a really big skill ceiling.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the skin betting here. And again, you know, there's still it's fairly even, pretty well. That said, CS:GO lands 64% for Fnatic here, so they really believe in Fnatic here. But LDLC, we've seen they have got some serious tactics on this map, so I don't think it's that heavily favoured. But easy skins, easy life. We'll see what happens with those bets. But in the meantime, we've got pronax trying to hold the A site alone here versus 4Ts as his teammates do rotate. He will meet SmithZz, and Smith will find the business end of pronax's gun, NBK to get the trade frag, and it's coming in thick and fast here. KRiMZ taking out shox, kioShiMa and NBK taking out Olof and flusha, and KRiMZ will be the last man standing for his team. Fires through the smoke, but kioShiMa will be superior there, finding his head with the AK. So it is 3-2, and again, the trade is just coming back and forth between these teams. So this is something we've seen in pretty much every match in the last 2 days.
Yeah, they had a very nice variation of their, like one of their set plays towards the A bomb site. They didn't really throw any Molotovs or any investment like that, but they just hit it hard and just had the smokes and just hit it fast as well. And you know, often on this map, when you do plays like that, it can just work out really brilliantly. I mean, that's always good. On every single map. In fact, it's good to throw in some more dry, quick plays where you don't have to rely on grenades as much, but more so timings and getting the fast timings in onto the site. So we do already see that Fnatic a very nice setup across middle, and it is KRiMZ actually in the vent room, but he's not boosted towards vents, so they don't have any kind of a crossfire close middle, and dealing with the boost spot will be a little bit more difficult without that guy in you know, putting pressure on from vents. And they're going to flash themselves out now, checking all the spots. LDLC do get themselves into some trouble though. Markus does find a quick frag there onto NBK in middle, so it's a bit of a competition here on middle.
Yeah, we've got mayhem all over the map at the moment. We've got Happy causing problems for Fnatic in that door. We've got pronax right around the corner, susceptible to some wallbanging here if Happy chooses to fire the gun. And will he? pronax goes for the quick peek. Wallbangs come in, but nothing connects for the time being. The flank is trying to come from mid, but flusha has other ideas, takes down one. And Fnatic will know where the bomb is now and focus their attention on this push.
pronax in a good spot here on the bomb site. It does get denied by shox, as KRiMZ just ticks away at distance, but it will be Happy to have the last word said in that discourse, as we do have ourselves a tied game. But it is going to be Fnatic with the eco, and LDLC going to start to build that bank.
It is 3-3 here, and that's really important because we've seen how Fnatic have dominated teams on Fnatic CT side, and all they could get against them was 2 or 3 rounds. And LDLC got 3 out of 6, a solid 50% so far. So that's a really important start for them. Olof's leg is going to expose him on this eco as they try to take an aggressive position. He is down to 20 HP. Has a nice boost though. That nade will take him down to 15. And we have aggressive positions here on the B bomb site from LDLC. Happy taking down JW's potential flank there on the A door. pronax is going to hold an angle on A main. Happy just
having a look around. pronax can hear him, but isn't worried about him shooting him just yet. Bomb is going to hang around, wait for some more frags to come in. Happy is going to open up the A bomb site, and LDLC will push towards A main.
Alright, here we go. LDLC make their way in. Very clean so far. They've more or less rooted Fnatic out of all the dangerous positions and allowed themselves to clear the path for that bomb plant. So no damage done, and we can see that Fnatic were playing for the sneaky frags. And Olof might does find himself a sneaky frag, but that's all he's going to get. And LDLC take the lead, but this is now Fnatic's chance to even things up a little bit. And we're not going to see any AWPs here for Fnatic, so still a lot of power, a lot of advantage towards LDLC. It all depends on the style they want to play. I mean, a picking style would be really nice right now.
Interestingly, Fnatic have gone for 4 helmets here versus 5 AKs. So, considering they haven't been able to afford AWPs just yet, I wonder if that is the best decision.
That was glorious there from JW, just stopping 2 immediately. They try to just get themselves out of mid. I don't know, maybe the flash was off. I don't know what it was, but JW is just sitting there. Like, you shall not pass. Does get the double, and already we see LDLC suffering. They're now in 2 players. They were 2 players down. They lost the third on the refrag possibilities, and now Fnatic just stomping them. JW in with some big plays this game so far.
LDLC do have a lot of money in the bank, however, so they're going to be able to buy come hell or high heaven after this round. 2 flashes in for shoxy. Second one does flash himself, and he won't be able to see those players as they send him packing. 4-4 here, and we've got the AWP coming out for SmithZz. None yet affordable for the CT side. JW opting for the M4 instead. flusha does have an AK, but no helmets. And we'll see where SmithZz goes. Again, we've got aggressive plays here from Fnatic on mid, taking up all the relevant angles. We'll see SmithZz looking, just peeking towards mid.
They could go for the set play on A now. They have the 2 Molotovs. I think sometimes they do it 3, but 2 Molotovs can work as well. But right now there's quite a big delay. They haven't shown very much of themselves, but they have everybody in the position. I think they're going to go for it, actually. Let's have a look and see how the execution works here. They do need that A main to be kind of smoked off. Otherwise they can't safely go for the nades. So they might just work for the picks first even. And just try to force the smoke from Fnatic, actually. And pronax
He spotted a number of players there.
They don't actually have any smokes, really. So Fnatic are just going to go for these open peaks, and LDLC are going to just get the picks. This is really nice, actually, you know, not trying to force the play, and just working against Fnatic's low economy situation. LDLC just managed to bully their way into the site, get the bomb down now, and is there a chance for this retake to come alive for Fnatic? It's going to be tough, but JW already putting in work at Forklift, a very good position. Oh, he finds himself another one. JW is doing an amazing job, only to get shut down by shoxy, and Happy now goes down as well. So 1-on-1 between shoxy and flusha. Flusha just going to have to jump down to that red container. shoxy does lie in wait, not looking at the right angle though, and flusha is going to do it. Fnatic against all odds actually take the site there. I am at a loss for words. I thought LDLC couldn't have lost that.
5-4 with Fnatic leading by the skin of their teeth there. You can see the money on them. They need to win this round, and they're going to have the double AWP coming out. We've got Olof and JW, the AWP specialists on this Swedish side. They're going to come and look to cause some psychological and physical problems for LDLC, who will be on the eco here, happy with the AK and not a whole lot else.
Okay, I thought he was going to go for the big pick, but he's actually going for some parkour instead. pronax going to take down Happy though. LDLC in a bit of trouble, and I fear I did cut you off there, James.
Well, no, it's perfectly fine. It is an eco round, so no problemo. Consuelo.
What does Consuelo mean?
I think it's a name. I don't know, it rhymed. Anyway, Fnatic doing well here. No losses just yet on this eco. JW does miss the shot, just pressing the D button before pressing mouse 1 there, missing that one. But still